It's progressing very well, and I think the most important thing to say is that we have actually launched in 4 more countries now, so in total 6 countries, and we have also launched in all the frequency bands that are interesting. I mean the 8, the 1800 and the 2.6 megahertz band, or gigahertz band, and so it's progressing very well. We're catching up the customers, and we're rolling out base stations like crazy. Actually, we just acquired the 800 spectrum in Sweden, so we're now actually going out in the rural areas, or actually we're going to the archipelago and the summer cottages and places like that to be ready for the summer. I think, if you have experienced 4G speeds, then you don't want to go back to 3G. That's really one of the messages, and they really appreciate it. And I think especially the corporate users, they are catching up 4G very quickly, and for instance the media industry, they love 4G, I would say. Yeah. We still have a few of the countries where we'll need to have more spectrum. We have to get the 800 auction in Norway going, and in Denmark, and also the refarming in the Baltics, because that is really hindering us right now, and to have a long-term plan for that. And then, of course, to get the usage up, to get more terminals, to get more devices to the users. Yeah, I think they are already, and also we should remember, that there is a lot of talk about this with the mobility, but at the same time, the usage that we see today is more laptop usage, and then you actually switch on and off your computer. You normally don't drive around in a car browsing the internet on your laptop. You're probably occupied with something else. So. My best example is really the TV industry and how they have adopted this. We had the live streaming from the royal wedding in Stockholm. We had the live streaming by Nippon TV from the Nobel Prize ceremony. We have the Norwegian TV company that actually upgraded all their subscriptions to 4G, because this is a very good opportunity for them to actually save a lot of money and to get the true benefits of 4G. So they have been adopting it. The media industry in general, with the press photographers uploading pictures to the web and so on, those are the ones that have really adopted this. But there are several of those corporate applications, I would say, that we can see that is really taking the benefit out of 4G. If you look at the whole industry, I think some operators are not getting their pricing right. Some are ruining their business and others' business, actually. So you have to be very careful with the business model, not to give away too much. But at the same time, you have to be greedy enough, but not enough, not too greedy. And I think that goes for the roaming, for instance. There we really need to sit down and get another business model for roaming. There is an issue with the spectrum, really. I think it's quite clear in Europe that the 800, the 1800 and the 2.6 band will really be the main dominant bands here in Europe. But when we look at the global arena, it's a little bit more vague where we're heading. And one part is that the operators have to agree, but we also have to get the regulator in line so that they actually can promise that it will be there for some time, because otherwise the operators are not willing to invest long-term in different options and so on. And we have to get more of spectrum from the digital dividend. It has to move quicker, but also expand a little bit more, actually. And we also have to get higher spectrum for more capacity. So we have the immediate need covered, but it's not a long-term need that is in place right now. So the regulators really have to make a move here. I think it's a good opportunity to actually share the ideas, and since we are a few operators, too few actually, but still that have launched now, I think it's good to hear where are we moving, and also start this discussion about the common spectrum, because to get the roaming. And it was great fun to actually hear from the experience from US, for instance, and also from Japan. I think that's really what it's meant to me.